Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmaland Chess. In today's videos, I am going to explain Gukesh D versus Ding Liren, FIDE World Chess Championship 2024, Game 3, full move-by-move analysis. Welcome back to the channel, chess lovers. Today, we dive into Game 3 of the FIDE World Chess Championship 2024, played in Singapore between Gukesh D of India and Ding Liren, the reigning world champion from China. This game is truly special because Gukesh managed to win against Ding, not by a knockout blow on the board, but by applying consistent pressure, building a winning position, and eventually forcing Ding into severe time trouble. Let's go through every move, one by one, and see how Gukesh built this fantastic victory. Chess pawn move by move, deep explanation. First move, white player Gukesh played d4. Gukesh begins with the queen's pawn opening. A solid and classical choice, aiming for central control. First move, black player Ding Liren played knight f6. Ding responds with the flexible Indian defense setup, eyeing e4 and keeping options open. Second move, white player Gukesh played knight f3. Gukesh avoids immediate c4 systems like the queen's gambit. Instead, he plays a quiet move, keeping things flexible. Second move, black player Ding Liren played d5. Ding takes the full center, leading to a symmetrical pawn structure. Third move, white player Gukesh played c4. Now Gukesh challenges the center directly, introducing queen's gambit-style play. Third move, black player Ding Liren played e6. Ding supports his d5 pawn. This leads into classical queen's pawn game positions. Fourth move, white player Gukesh played c takes d5. Then black player Ding Liren replies with e takes d5. Gukesh exchanges pawns. This opens the c-file and leaves Ding with an isolated pawn possibility in the future. Fifth move, white player Gukesh played knight c3. White develops naturally, putting pressure on d5. Fifth move, black player Ding Liren played c6. Ding defends strongly, creating a solid Carlsbad-like pawn structure. Sixth move, white player Gukesh played queen c2, a very Gukesh-style move. The queen comes to c2 to support e4 expansion and indirectly watch the king side. Sixth move, black player Ding Liren played g6. Ding chooses a fianchetto setup, preparing bishop g7. Seventh move, white player Gukesh played h3, a subtle prophylactic move by Gukesh. Prevents any bg4 pin and prepares g4 expansion later. Seventh move, black player Ding Liren played bishop f5, active development by Ding, targeting c2 and supporting the center. Eighth move, white player Gukesh played queen b3. The queen jumps out aggressively, eyeing b7 and d5. Eighth move, black player Ding Liren played queen b6. Ding offers a queen trade to diffuse pressure. Ninth move, white player Gukesh played g4. Gukesh pushes forward. A sharp move, attacking the bishop and signaling aggressive intentions. Ninth move, black player Ding Liren played queen takes b3. Tenth move, white player Gukesh played a takes b3. Queens are exchanged. Gukesh damages his pawn structure, but in return, he gets the open a file for his rook. 10th move, black player Ding Liren played bishop c2. Ding plans his bishop on a strong outpost, hitting b3 and controlling squares. 11th move, white player Gukesh played bishop f4, developing with tempo, attacking the bishop. 11th move, black player Ding Liren played h5. Ding strikes back, trying to undermine white's kingside. 12th move, white player Gukesh played rook g1. Then black player Ding Liren played h takes g4. 13th move, white player Gukesh played h takes g4. The g-file opens, and suddenly white's rook is very active, while Ding's king's safety comes into question. 13th move, black player Ding Liren played knight b d7. 14th move, white player Gukesh played knight d2. Then black player Ding Liren played rook g8. Both players maneuver. Ding places his rook on g8, hopping for counterplay. 15th move white player Gukesh played g5, Gukesh keeps pushing, space advantage grows. 15th move black player Ding Liren played knight h5, knight moves to the rim, but it's awkward. 16th move white player Gukesh played bishop h2, then black player Ding Liren played rook h8. 17th move white player Gukesh played f3, Gukesh strengthens his center. Now he threatens e4 soon. 17th move black player Ding Liren played knight g7, then 18th move white player Gukesh played bishop g3, then black player Ding Liren played rook h5. Here comes a turning point. Ding misplaces his rook. The computer prefers simple development with bishop e7. 19th move white player Gukesh played e4. Gukesh strikes in the center. Strong move, opening lines. 19th move black player Ding Liren played d takes e4, then 20th move white player Gukesh played f takes e4, then black replies with knight e6. Ding tries to reposition his knight, but white's activity is growing. 21st move white player Gukesh played rook c1, perfectly timed. Gukesh brings the rook to the open file. 21st move black player Ding Liren played knight takes d4, then 22nd move white player Gukesh played bishop f2. Then black player Ding Liren played bishop g7, then 23rd move white player Gukesh played knight e2. Then black replies with knight takes b3. Ding grabs a pawn, but it's risky. 24th move white player Gukesh played rook takes c2, then black player Ding Liren played knight takes d2. Then 25th move white player Gukesh played king takes d2, simplification. But now Gukesh's king is central and active. 25th move black player Ding Liren played knight e5, then 26th move white player Gukesh played knight d4, then black player Ding Liren played rook d8, then 27th move white player Gukesh played king e2. Then black player Ding Liren played rook h2, then 28th move white player Gukesh played bishop g2. Then black player Ding Liren played a6. Both sides continue maneuvering. Ding hopes for counterplay, but time is slipping away. 29th move white player Gukesh played b3. Then black player Ding Liren played rook d7. Then 30th move white player Gukesh played rook c1. Then black player Ding Liren played king e7. Then 31st move white player Gukesh played rook cd1. Then black player Ding Liren played king e8. 32nd move white player Gukesh played bishop g3. Then black player Ding Liren played rook h5. Gukesh keeps tightening. Ding is clearly struggling with clock pressure. 33rd move white player Gukesh played knight f3. Brilliant regrouping move. Gukesh brings his knight closer to the king side. 33rd move black player Ding Liren played knight takes f3. Then 34th move white player Gukesh played king takes f3. Then black player Ding Liren played bishop d4. Then 35th move white player Gukesh played rook h1. White's pieces are beautifully coordinated. 35th move black replies with rook takes g5. A mistake. Ding should have captured on h1, but with only seconds left he panics. 36th move white player Gukesh played bishop h3. Then black player Ding Liren played f5. 37th move white player Gukesh played bishop f4. Then black replies with rook h5. And here, Ding's clock runs out. 1-0 Gukesh wins on time. What a game! Gukesh built up a long-term positional edge, constantly kept the pressure on, and Ding collapsed under time pressure. This is a historic win for the young Indian superstar in the World Championship match. Gukesh showed deep preparation, calmness, and maturity beyond his years. This win not only gives him the lead in the match, but also proves that he can challenge the reigning world champion on the biggest stage. If you enjoyed this deep analysis, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more World Championship breakdowns. Now, let me know in the comments, do you think Gukesh can become the next world champion?